Good good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. This is Dalek 451, the new Dalek Emperor. How you all doing out there this evening and or morning, afternoon, wherever you are. And uh, I just this stream probably won't be that long. I'm probably just gonna go for like I don't know an hour, an hour and a half, something like that, because well it's already 22, almost 20 to 7 in the evening here.
Also,
So
we're live from Scaro.
of course we're live from Scaro. Yeah. Yes, and I would like to introduce to you all those introduce you all my good friend who popped in just before we went live. My good friend
Yep.
Moises Munguia.
Yep.
How are you? How are you, Moises?
Doing good.
Well, that's good. That's good to hear. So yeah, I don't know if it, well, there is no one else in the chat yet, but I'm hoping at least at least a couple people might pop in, and over like the next hour or so, because again, I don't know how long this stream's going to be.
No.
But anyway, so yeah, I think Moises was mentioning to me just before we went live that
I've
you
watched The
want
Empire Strikes Back.
you watched The Empire Strikes Back, right? Yeah,
Or how I would say, The Empire Strikes Back.
The Empire Strikes Back. Yeah.
Yep. Yep. It. Yep. It's actually it's still the best Star Wars sequel to hold up.
I'm glad. That's yeah. I mean, I suppose it is. I mean, definitely of the original three, it's probably the second best one.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, doesn't the last one? Because doesn't Return of the Jedi kind of have a lot of plot holes in it?
Yeah. Kind of a whole lot. And as for the sequel trilogy, although the sequels were kind of bad, I mean the prequel. I mean, damn it, I meant to say prequel trilogy. Although the prequels are kind of bad with both the Phantom Menace and also Attack of the Clones, but I kind of think that what saved the prequel trilogy is the Clone Wars TV series.
Well, that probably. Oh, I'd probably agree with that because I the Clone Wars anime TV series was really good.
Yeah, and although with Revenge of the Sith, there are kind of although the Revenge of the Sith is kind of received in a decent way, but with the Clone Wars TV show, it's actually received best.
Mm-hmm. And we've got our first, at least one of our first listeners in the chat tonight. We've got my good friend Rod Thunderheart. Good to see you, my friend. he says, give me a minute. He's gonna join us. Great, join us when you can, Rod.
Yep, we're still here. Mm-hmm. And and by the way, I have seen the first RoboCop film.
Oh, you've seen, RoboCop, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I actually saw it. It was on Tubi, and I thought of taking a look at it.
Nice, nice. Oh, that's good. And we've got another dear friend of mine just popped into the chat. Hello, Just Carol. My little Dalek. My little Dalek 451. She says she loves calling me that.
Yeah,
She loves calling
pet.
It's great to see you, Carol.
Great to see you, Carol. Also, pet the Dalek.
Yeah, yeah. Pet the Dalek. So I don't. So yeah. and Carol Carol says, "Nice to see you too." Good. Thanks, Carol.
Thanks. Hmm. So, so
Well, what's new? And Carol says, "What's new?" Well, honestly, not with me, Carol. Not that much. What's new with you, Moses?
well,
Apart
I hmm?
apart from you, you just watched Empire Strikes Back. Anything else?
Hmm. Well, I do plan on. Oh, today I do plan on binge watching through the boys.
Speaking of that, I speaking of the boys, I watched. Have you ever heard of Death Battle, Moses? The video the YouTube series Death Battle.
Well, yes, I do.
Well, yesterday I watched a couple of Death Battle videos. I hadn't. I was yeah. I was a bit behind on, and one of the ones I watched had this guy from the boys as one of the combatants.
Homelander.
Yeah, Homelander.
Oh, Homelander versus Omni Man.
That's the one. Yeah.
Yeah. To say at least, I actually avoid watching some of the Death Battle videos because they're actually because they have characters from shows I have not even seen yet.
Well, I can understand that. Yeah,
Just to avoid spoilers.
fair enough. But let me just say this: the impression I yeah the impression of not just Homelander, but the impression I got of the boys series as in general from that video was it just made me think, no, I'm not watching this.
Hmm.
Because I mean, the whole concept, literally corporatized superheroes. No thanks.
Yeah, which is yeah. Although in various different versions of the boys from the comic and Amazon series, is that in the comic the boys were actually some kind of backed up CIA backed up organization.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah, but that's only in the comic. In the series, in the series, the boys are actually some gang that is looking to take down a major corporation with superheroes with little resources.
Hmm. Oh, so the oh so oh was oh was oh did I get the wrong idea that the boys aren't they're not the corporate superheroes. They're this bunch of this gang who are trying to take the corporation down. Is that about it?
Well, yeah,
But, oh, okay, that's my mistake.
yeah. Although, although I haven't read the comic, but I did see the Amazon adaptation. Although season
Yeah,
one is
yeah.
really great in my opinion,
Well, I'm
and
glad you.
it's actually drinker approved.
And I've got Oh, I got another person, another newcomer in the chat. Hello to Snorta Poopa Scuba. good, good to see you, Snorty. And hello, humans and other critters. Oh, yeah, good to see you, Snorty.
Hmm.
Can't do. I wish Ray. Oh, it'd be nice. I wish Raymond was here because he could do. He does that so much. He can do that so much better than me, and he could do it with his little polar bear puppet too because he could do it properly.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, although since you do have special access to Amazon Prime, you could actually watch The Boys whenever you want to.
Well, yeah. I mean, one of the one of the streaming services I still have is I do still have Amazon. I still have my sorry, I still have Amazon Prime. So yeah, I can watch it there.
Mm-hmm.
And let me just welcome to someone who just popped in. Hello to Rod Thunderheart. How are you?
Hello.
Hail Dalek, good to see you guys. Yeah, both of you. Right on. Yeah, haven't been on a live stream for ages, man.
This is your first one in a while, is it?
Yeah, I scored a new job and like, yeah, but
right.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I love it. It's not as good as my home hardware, man. That was one I really missed that. But like, they couldn't bring me on after 3 months. Like it had slowed down too to the point where like I was only working 2 days a week. I mean, I get it, and like it just sucks, But like anyway, like I scored another job where I'm just basically delivering local freight, stuff here and there, in and around where I am, within approximately like 150 kilometers. But aside from that, I mean, I like it. Don't get me wrong, and they pay me well for what I'm doing. Like,
Right. I see.
Yeah.
Well, it's better.
Yeah.
Well, it's better than nothing, isn't it?
Oh, most definitely, yes, yeah. And actually, yeah, Dalek, I'm sorry, like, yeah, man, it's good to see you. Like, you haven't streamed for a while. And like, I'm so glad that I managed to catch you. Like it's man, it's awesome. And there's some things I want to talk to you about too. Like also, like I mean, like the most recent what is it, Clarkson May Hammond thing, like movie. What is it?
The Grand Tour.
Yeah, Grand Tour. Like when they went to Finland. Oh my God!
Yeah. When they went to Finland. Yeah, the latest one they did. Yeah,
that was great. Oh my God!
It was great. Yeah. It was great. Yeah.
Oh, he is such a fantastic narrator too. Like even if he gets like a little bit like in between the two, with Hammond and May, but still, like that's what makes it awesome. Like that's why it's so worth watching. Oh
yeah, exactly. It's just everything about it is just so mad, and yet it's just and yet that's what makes it so brilliant.
Yeah, I mean, and again, the same thing. Like that's why like the BBC. Holy crap! They did a big thing by like firing them. Like, oh, let's I mean, because like,
well, Clarkson was fired. James and May just quit once he left.
I mean, oh yeah, good on them for that. I mean, that solidarity to their fellow worker. Like.
Yeah. You can't really separate those three. It's
No.
they're a package deal. They don't really work. They don't really work by themselves, even though they try to.
Yeah, no, that's right.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
I mean, it is true that all three of them do off. They go off and do their own things a lot. They do their own shows. They do their own. They do loads of things, especially these days. But when all three of them are together, it's entertainment gold.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
I have a fox with me on my bed.
Really, Moises? Oh, you got. Oh, is it little Moflay's pet little fox?
Yep.
Aw.
Huh. Hmm.
Yes. So
I just
yeah,
been
yeah. And
Sorry, go on.
yeah, what you said, Rod. I guess you're right. I don't stream that much these days, or at least I don't stream on my own channel very often. But
Right.
most of the time, I'm just hovering around other people's channels. Don't do much on my own.
Yeah, no, that's right. That's right. I just finished Back to the Future, trilogy, really, because I kind of find it interesting to watch Back to the Future in the month of November because, November 5th, that's when Doc Brown got the, when he hit his head and got his inspiration for the, flux capacitor.
That's right. Yeah, November 5th. That's when he fell off his. That's when he fell off his toilet. Hit the head on his sink and got the inspiration, and suddenly got flash inspiration for the flux capacitor. Yeah.
Wait, that's how they actually got the inspiration for the flux capacitor?
That was how
Yep.
Doc Brown invented time travel. Yes.
By falling off the toilet and put his head on the sink.
He was hanging up a clock. He was standing on his toilet. He slips and falls off, and he bangs his head on the bathroom sink. And that's how he gets the idea for time travel.
On the 5th of November.
And then not only that, November 12th, Monday, is when Marty went back to the future. From 55 to 85.
Yeah. November 5th is when Doc got the idea. In November 12th is the day that Marty got sent back from 55 to 85. Yeah,
that's right.
So, what was the Time Prophet's reaction on time traveling Back to the Future?
I got a message from Carol here. I think the last stream I was on, I got into a screaming match with Wi-Fi. Oh dear. I might have gone on Dillard since, but I've taken a step back from being on panels for a bit. That's okay, Carol. I mean, I'm just glad that you're here watching this stream at all. If you're not up here with us. This stream at all. You don't have. Got a bit of an echo there, Rod.
Oh, sorry. No, I turned you on. I turned you on my PlayStation 4.
I see.
But I muted it. But you're on in the background, son.
I find that strange that my voice is. I'm speaking and my voice is going out to a place coming out from the speaker from a PlayStation in Canada.
So so it's got to be at least 6 hours to okay, because it's literally like 4 minutes before noon here in Edmonton, Alberta. Where are you? Or like, what time is
Me,
it?
it is 6:56 p.m. here where I am.
Oh, 7 hours. Okay. Oh, good to know. Yeah.
It's almost 7 p.m. where I am.
Oh,
It's almost 11 p.m. in where I'm at.
And you're
wow.
you're in California, Moises.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, he's only you're only an hour off me. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's 7 o'clock. And like I said again, it's nearly 7 o'clock in the evening here in the UK.
Yeah. Yeah. I've been broke. Otherwise, I really, really would have wanted to see Black Adam. Like, and I really, I don't normally like The Rock. I mean, I've been rocked out with so many goddamn movies that he appears in, but like,
I know,
also
right?
like,
Then what?
yeah.
I know what you mean. Because God, how many how many movies has that guy been in? I mean, too much Rock.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, especially not to mention that The Rock did actually, especially not to mention that The Rock is getting a lot of praise from fans.
For what's he get praise for what?
Well, he actually got praise from fans that that The Rock isn't even attacking them.
No, good for him. I mean, like, yeah, like honestly, like,
well, if that's the case, good for him.
Yeah.
Although there are some messed up stuff that The Rock has did, but what choice do we have? Besides,
I'm not going to ask.
Besides that, we're actually living on the age of narcissism.
Well, you got that right.
I won't argue with you on that one. Yeah.
Well, luckily, luckily there won't be anything like that here.
Yeah. I mean, like, as for Tom Cruise, he did actually had some history with Scientology, but what choice do we have besides that we're living in the age of narcissism? That
you already said that, Moises.
Yeah,
exactly.
That either we actually had to like Tom Cruise, so we can actually find something to get away from all the nonsense, or we had to hate Tom Cruise for what he did on Scientology.
Yeah.
How did we move from Dwayne Johnson to Tom Cruise? God.
Well, we're actually looking for celebrities who can actually do good movies and give the fans a favor.
Without being do a movie without not be a prick to everyone who wants to watch said movie.
Yeah, and not like someone whom he actually thought he can actually become the next Buzz Lightyear, but also call us dinosaurs.
Oh God, less said about him, the better.
Yeah, yeah. And he's no longer Captain America, but he's also Captain Douchebag.
Yeah. God damn. And that's another thing. Never mind enough too much rock. Too much Ryan Reynolds. He's in everything, that guy.
Oh yeah, totally. Man, like cameos and whatnot. No, jeez.
And also not to mention that that Chris Evans is no longer Captain America because according to Doomcock, he did say that Chris Evans did not even like playing as Captain America.
He didn't. Well, then why the hell did he do it?
Don't know.
If you don't like doing a job or if you don't like playing a certain role in a film, don't play that role. It's that simple, you idiot.
Yeah, but we actually don't know what's going on back in the day.
It's such a goddamn shame that these so-called actors they play these characters that we love so much, and yet in reality they're such awful people.
Yeah.
Prime example of that, Patrick Stewart.
Oh, exactly. I can't even had a good friend of mine. Download, illegal, so and so. Good friend of mine, he downloaded Star Trek TNG, but now I can't. I started to watch a couple episodes. I was the first episode, I can't even watching it. Wow, watching. I can't even watch it because I keep thinking about I've even haven't watched Star Trek Picard but I've seen enough of the quote unquote episodes where he is turned into an android. I was I can't watch these because it's I know that this bastard turns into an old motherfucker who can't that he's an android. I honestly
It's just it's just such a it's just so disgraceful.
Also, downloading illegal banner.
What? What are you talking about, Moses?
I'm talking about downloading an illegal banner.
Is that what you're doing right now?
Yep, in Minecraft.
Oh man. Well, I wouldn't.
Oh,
I don't play Minecraft.
But normally it was called an illager banner, but I call it the illegal banner.
Right.
Yeah. Anyways, I actually got my part of the end of these frustrations from the gaming world, especially not to mention that the Fallout Frontier mod does put some lore breaks, and Fallout 76 was not the only one to do that.
Right.
Yeah. Also, I really hated that game.
Well, on a bit more of a positive note, just before I went live, the one thing I noticed was I finally got the community tab on my channel, which seems like everybody's got it now, because without having to. Even if you don't, because I don't know if you know this, Rod, but the requirement to get that was you had to have at least 500 subscribers.
What? Really?
Yeah. but that doesn't seem to be the case anymore. Suddenly, everyone has it.
Oh, really? Well, I will say like Canadian Spider-Man, he actually managed to stream with like, I don't know, maybe like 200 people, and like, holy crap, he had so many people that popped on. It was like amazing,
200 people watching him at once.
No. Like, he had 200 subscribers, and like, but he probably had like 50 some odd people that popped on and off, during his stream.
Nice.
Hmm.
Yeah.
The number of people watching him reached that high. That was Canadian
Yes.
Spider-Man.
Yes, actually.
God, how?
So
I mean,
down.
If you want to stream,
how did he
if
get
you,
that many?
I don't know, but like honestly, he even expected. He himself said too, like at the beginning of the stream, like what he called like fireside chat, and like he only expected like maybe like one or two, like maybe 5 people. I'm like, shit. I think he moved up to like 30 or 40 people at by the time the stream was done. Like, good for him. Like, wow.
I see. Well, good for him. But I wish I knew how he did it, because I've got like right now I've got like 100. Well, I did have 160 subscribers, but I seem to have. But I, yeah. Oh, sorry. Yes, Rod.
Oh no, sorry. I was just gonna say, like, fucking YouTube. Like, because that's what happens too. Like, every so often, like, they unsubscribe people. Like, I see that. Like, not just you, but like others. Doomcock too. Like, up to like a couple hundred. Like, and then other times too. Like, there's again certain people. Like, well, you know, uh, they have people that like, they're quote unquote unsubscribed, but like, they didn't do that themselves. It just happened. Like, fucking YouTube. Or sorry, YouTube and like goddamn Google. I'm willing to bet.
Probably sounds about right. Yeah, I mean,
And you should blame Susan for this.
Susan.
Moises, what are you doing?
Oh, flushing the toilet. And if you're wondering what that is, if you're wondering what that is,
come on.
That's Susan over there.
That's the toilet flush.
Moises, did you have to? Seriously? You're listening to me you're joining this from the bathroom. Well, that's just great.
Well, not about it. It's actually kind of hilarious.
So,
I just flushed the toilet. The way that I just flushed the toilet kind of represents Susan.
Okay. Oh, God. Oh, in the chat, it's not a poop, as Q-Bar says, but for the same reason Harrison Ford keeps popping up in role they hate, a paycheck, right?
Paychecks.
It looks like you made Carol laugh with that, Moises.
Yep. Yep. It's just convenient. Yeah, but I had to go.
So, Dalek, as a Canadian,
Mhm. Yes.
I do have to ask, like, so what's your feelings on the Queen dying?
Oh, well,
Yeah.
Well, that says a lot already there.
Yeah. I think you just hit a nerve there.
No, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
well, as what do you mean as a Canadian? You oh wait, that's right. Canada was or is part of the Commonwealth. Yeah,
No, you're right.
Yeah.
That's right.
I
Yeah.
was I was hit pretty hard by the Queen dying.
Yeah. Especially Katie.
I'll be
Yeah,
honest.
I was very upset when the Queen died.
Yes. I mean, like all
Yeah.
people in Britain are.
Yeah.
Well, except the Irish.
I'll be honest. It bummed a good chunk of us as well. Like us Canadians.
I almost feel like if you look elsewhere on my other social medias I'm on, you'll see my little tributes to the Queen
Yes.
when that happened. I almost feel like I should have
Yeah.
done a tribute live stream for her as well.
Oh, yeah. No. Yeah. I hear you.
No, seriously. Let me just put it this way: I'm not the biggest fan of the royal family, but because of certain individuals of it. But
Yes.
the Queen, I had great respect for the Queen.
Yeah. No, that's right. Like I have to say too, like as a Canadian, I've seen like some of the things that he has done. I'm like, and I have to say, I'm like, good for her. Like she really held herself to the role that she was. Like that is amazing. Like not enough people or politicians, for that matter, do that. That is
Yeah. She's
awesome.
In my opinion, she was a wonderful, amazing example of the best of humanity. She really was.
And also like she is also like comes from like well shit, man. She was from the 1940s. Like she drove a goddamn ambulance during the times of the World War. Like holy crap. Like wow. You don't
Yeah,
get
yeah.
you don't get that.
Yep, the Queen.
She lived for
today's politicians.
Yep. Before she became queen, she became a badass.
Yes, exactly. Wow.
Please don't let this venture too far into politics.
No, I just wanted to say it. Like, man, like during the war, she fucking drove an ambulance. Like, wow, that's like, like how many people, how many quote politicians would do that today? Nobody. But like she did that. Like that's somebody who's like she's from the grid. Well, as I said, like Grandpa Simpson in Simpsons. Like the greatest generation. Like like they're right. They are absolutely right. They're correct.
I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. Yeah. She was if you ask me, she wasn't just my queen or the the UK's queen of the Commonwealth. She was everybody's queen in a sense.
She was absolutely. You know, my mom said that too. You know,
because especially with how long she was queen.
yeah.
You know,
yeah.
I mean, as of
that too.
70 years this year.
Yeah.
And I mean, just months before she died, they had we had her, her what's it called? What was it? Her diamond jubilee, or was it?
Yeah, absolutely.
It was diamond, was it, for 70 years?
Yeah.
We haven't had something like that since Queen Victoria.
That's right.
Hmm. Although there are some questions I want to ask you, Dow.
Yeah, Moses.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Sorry. Don't want to be taking it.
So, Dow.
Mm-hmm.
So, Dow, do you actually have any run-ins with Mexican Iron Man?
Mexican Iron Man? What, you mean if I ever spoken to him?
Yeah, or have any run-ins?
Well, I watch a lot of streams that he's in. I see him on, obviously I see him on Doomcock's channel. I see him on Midnight's Edge. I probably see him in a couple of other places, but whatever. I don't think I've ever. I don't know if I've ever really interacted with him that much, if at all. Why him specifically?
Well, I was hoping that since you watch Midnight's Edge, you might as well caught wind of Mexican Iron Man's rage on Wakanda Forever.
Oh, I know about that. I know about that.
Yeah,
absolutely. I do know about that.
Yeah.
He was really angry.
Yeah, I remember. I am sub to Midnight's Edge. I'm also sub to Latino Slant.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was really angry on how the film was handled.
He was pissed beyond pissed. Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes.
And I do agree with him most of the time.
And did you agree with him on this?
Well, yes.
Well,
especially not to mention that men have been pounded a lot.
Oh yeah, I got that right.
I have to say too, I'm native, so it sort of puts me as quote an other race, but I look back Mexicans, they're quote unquote wetbacks, wetbacks, and also they sat there and how are we going to defeat this guy? When he comes in, because he's so powerful in the water. Well, let's dry him out. There's a wetback. Try not to say it out loud, but he has a back that is wet. As Andre said on Midnight's Edge, I'm holy crap! They actually approved this goddamn script. Instead of all these quote unquote Latino Americans, but like they have backs that are wet. Like really, honestly, holy shit! Wow.
Wait. I'm sorry. What? They have backs that are wet.
I don't. I'm
sorry.
trying not to like.
I'm sorry. You've lost me a bit, Rod.
Oh, okay.
What?
I'll explain. It. Sorry. Um. Okay. The term wetback, that is super racist.
Oh.
Back.
Yeah, wetback.
I'm sorry. Oh my God. Oh.
No, honestly, I'm sorry.
I've never heard that before. Never.
Same with me. I never heard of it.
I agree. No, honestly, yeah, you guys are right. Like, but like, let's face it. Like, it's a term down in America that is super racist. Wetbacks.
Oh
Because like
God.
wetback explains like people who have tried to cross the river in Texas, and like it's, well, like I said, super racist, like wetbacks.
Oh my God.
And like, but like they put it in Wakanda forever. Like, you know, like
Oh
how
shit.
how do we defeat the guy who is who is super powerful in the water? Well, hey, let's dry him out. Yeah, wetback. Like, oh, I'm sorry, that's how it is.
Man,
Like,
those writers who write Wakanda Forever, they're so out of touch.
what were they thinking? I
They
agree. Like,
they
what
just
were they
don't.
thinking?
They just don't know what was it fucking like for us Latinos.
Yes.
I knew this. Oh my God. I am so sorry. I had I have never heard that phrase used that like that before. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I don't know it either. I mean, my mother did even go across the border from Texas. She just
That's right. Yeah.
she just crossed the border from New Mexico to California.
But well, then again, I don't live in America, so I never have. So
Yeah. I never even lived in Texas.
I mean,
Yeah.
I've only been to. I've only ever been to America once, and that was 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Yes, and please continue, Rod.
No. Well, as I was saying, it's like I honestly couldn't believe, like, well, actually, honestly, I was listening to Midnight Edge in the morning, and like, and they were talking about, Wakanda Forever, and like,
Mm-hmm.
holy crap, like they, like I've heard this term myself, like, yeah, and I'm a Canadian, and they sat there and like, wow, one of the quote unquote unmentioned things is like, in order to defeat Namor, like, which actually sounds more like, because like I speak Spanish, like, personally, and like Namor,
Or we'll just
sounds,
call him Weird Fish Boy. Well, his name was given. Well, his new name was given by the drinker himself.
yes, exactly,
Yeah,
like,
that. Yeah, I mean, even I know that guy. That was not Namor.
Yep, he was
Yeah.
Weird Fish Boy.
Well, like his critical drinker called him, who's like, Ocean
So-
Man.
We're Ocean Man.
Yes.
And the drinker never fails.
No.
Hey, we got a couple of newcomers in the chat. Hello to Lemon Pie, good to see you. And we were just talking about you, man. Canadian Spider-Man, good to see you.
Hello there, Canadian Spider-Man. How are you doing?
Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, how you doing, Spidey?
See you,
Great to
Sam.
see you. We were talking about you before, Spidey, before you showed up. We were mentioning that you had this great live stream. You got like nearly 50 viewers at one point. That's about right, Rod, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
So,
Totally.
anyways, continue, Rod.
Oh well. Oh man, I'm sorry. Or was I talking with like
About how Namor or
yes.
or the weird fish boy has been defeated.
Oh yeah, exactly. I mean like
before. Sorry to interrupt, but before
go ahead.
before I decided to introduce Lemon Pie and Canadian Spider-Man, I was about to say I did see a clip from Wakanda Forever, and that was like a minute long clip, and it was like, yeah, that was more than enough for me. How cringe it was! Oh my god!
Yeah. And which clip was it?
I'll admit,
It
part of
was.
me is
It was the clip. It was the scene where that. Oh, this is stuck in my head forever with that bald chick going. I like him.
Oh, that.
That was so
That's
awful.
That's a time that we get to see Riri Williams, or how I would say it, the Riri Williams.
That's the one. That's the scene. Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah, I just had a funny name for it for
part of-
Riri Williams. Doing the singing the Re song of the Jurassic World theme, Jurassic Park theme.
the part of her that I remember is the you see it on YouTube is like, let's go. I was like, yeah, there's a catchphrase.
What?
Yeah, no, she's like, let's go. I was like, yeah, there's a catchphrase.
And Canadian Spider-Man says, hey, it's good to see you all. Speak and I shall appear, kind of thing, eh? Nice. Just enjoying the morning sun and getting coffee, enjoying your conversation. Well, again, thanks very much for joining us,
yeah.
Spidey.
Also, Canadian Spider-Man says. Said the Rob says that Wakanda is breaking box office records. I don't believe them.
Who believe?
No,
Yeah, sure.
I agree.
Yeah.
Breaking box office records. Yeah, right. As if we'll swallow that.
Right. That's right. That's just lies and deceit.
Yeah, it's not.
So,
yeah.
anyways, what were you saying, Rod, about the defeating of a weird fish boy over here?
He was.
Oh yeah, no, I was just explaining like, wow, they all they had to do is like, who was it? Like, I think it was even Shuri who decided like, you know what, his powers come from like, him being in the water. Let's dry the fucker out. Well, okay, she didn't say fucker, but like, Let's dry him out. And like they put him in a room and like it's the fact that he dries out. And like again, super racist. Because he is, well, his back is wet. And they will that's all they need to do. Like dry him out, because he's got a back that is wet.
Yeah, I think that would probably go over most. That would probably go over most people's heads.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. That's right. But wow,
it's still a really lame thing either way.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and now that I actually have the knowledge on what a wetback is.
Yes, exactly. Right?
Yeah. I can see that this movie. I can see that the movie and also the writers and Marvel itself are out of touch.
They're
Absolutely.
beyond that.
Absolutely.
They're so far out of touch. They're practically on they're on the other side of the solar system.
Good Lord, yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's how they defeat Nate. And that's how they defeat Weird Fish Boy, by drying him up.
Ocean Man. Yes. Wow.
An ocean man, take me by the hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, and by the way, as for Mexican Iron Man, well, he was actually really angry that if anyone actually liked this, like Wakanda Forever, is declared a beta ass bitch.
Yeah, he said that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but he was actually on his rage state at this time.
He's done plenty of rants.
Yeah.
Mexican Iron Man.
Yeah, and I actually knew a friend who actually.
I wish I could. I mean, as I do follow him, I see him on YouTube a lot, but I kind of wish I could speak to the guy.
Yeah. So, anyways.
Yeah.
And the reason why I actually brought this up is because I do actually have a friend on Discord. You probably already met him. That he did say that Wakanda Forever was awesome in his own words, and he was kind of upset that there are many YouTube videos that is about hating or dumping on Wakanda Forever.
Well, that's not what this stream's about. This stream is just one of my chill. This is one of my chillin' chat streams. So just the conversation just turned to Wakanda Forever.
Yeah, and although knowing from this, I actually don't think that a friend of mine is going to survive from being chewed up by the big dogs, because there is a lot of hate on Wakanda Forever, especially if he actually tried to challenge Mexican Iron Man. He won't survive that.
No way.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was never interested or gonna watch this film to begin with. Before I heard about all the absolute shit going on with it. I mean, because at this point, I've said this before and I'll keep saying it. I do not give a crap about Marvel anymore at all.
Yeah, but from what I actually know from my friend on Discord, I could say that he would always watch anything Marvel, which I actually classify them as a consumer.
Anything, yeah, that's pretty. If you'll just blindly get anything that has a particular well-known brand on it, like like Marvel, like Star Wars, or anything else like that. Yeah, you are just you pretty much are a consumer. You're not necessarily.
Yep. Yep, and also the reason why I've actually watched Spider-Man No Way Home, because I did hear there was a lot of good things about it.
We just hit 1 hour with this stream. Just hit 1 hour.
Oh, great.
So yeah, but I know. I mean, everyone is has bigged up that Spider-Man movie to heaven and back. I know, but honestly, like I said, I don't really care anymore. I just don't.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and I lost interest in Marvel. That was long before any. Well, I lost interest in Marvel ages ago, long before any what's going on now.
Yeah, especially yeah, and not to mention with David Zaslav in charge of Warner Brothers, and also James being put as the next Kevin Feige and DC.
Hmm.
There is actually a lot of talks that DC will kick Marvel's ass.
Well, with the way Marvel's going, they'll have no this. They'll have DC Warner Brothers will have no problem doing that.
Yeah, especially when you actually have James Gunn, whom he is actually the creator of Guardians of the Galaxy, and just make kind of perfect superhero films. What in charge on DC might be something.
Right. And if I'm honest, I don't know if I can. I'm not sure if I just really care about DC anymore either. Because frankly, despite it, as well, on top of everything else, we're just saturated with superheroes across from every corner.
Yeah, and also I did hear from Doomcock that Disney kind of neglects animations from their traditional animation
Oh,
and
oh,
Pixar.
don't I know it, Moses? I know
Yeah,
that fact all too well, and it breaks my heart.
yeah, and then they actually focused on major brands like Marvel and Star Wars.
I know. Those are their cash cows.
Yep, they just forgot their roots.
Oh, they have big time. It's just they have no respect. It's like they have no respect for proper animation anymore. And it's because I mean, look at the last few years. Like their the animations they did have going, they've either canceled or have now all wrapped up. Like Owl House and Amphibia. Though canceled Amphibia. No. They canceled Owl House and Amphibia. That has now finished. So they've got no of their own original animated shows left. They got nothing.
Yep, and their only option is it's to milk Marvel and Star Wars to death.
Yeah, they're going so focusing so hard on Star Wars and Marvel. They're neglecting everything else.
Yeah.
And also and don't get me started on the last string of Pixar movies.
Mm-hmm. And also, if you ask, Turning Red is still banned.
Right. Well, I wouldn't know that because I'm not. Look, admittedly, I'm only going off what I've heard about Turning Red, but I don't think I'll ever bother watching it because it's. Because I mean, this is why I just finally decided the other week that if you that I didn't that most of the stuff I'd actually want to watch on Disney Plus, I didn't need Disney Plus to watch, so I got rid of it.
Yeah. I haven't even touched Disney Plus. Although
And
my sister wants to keep it around.
And look, we've got a good friend to the channel here in the chat. Hello, Captain Infinity. Good to see you.
Hello.
And looks like we've got a couple of other. What's Lemon's been says? Sounds how a Brit would say Spider-Man, Carol. Wait, Black Panther is no more, or should I say, Namor? Rimshot. But I'll be here all week trying to lasagna.
Absolutely.
And, oh, there you are, Rod. I thought we'd started thinking you weren't
I'm here.
there.
Yeah.
Also, Campin Flinty is getting some popcorn.
That's how he always. That's his traditional greeting now. Anytime he shows up in shit, he always leaves a tub of popcorn.
Yeah.
I wonder if the captain's gonna pop up.
Well, now that he's here, he might very well pop up up here. Yeah. So be warned for that, Moises.
Yep. Although I do want to hear his Palpatine skit on Wakanda Forever. Yep. And also, here's my second question.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So, have you ever heard of a YouTube channel called Art Spear Entertainment?
No, I don't think so.
No. Well, Well, to say at least, I have actually seen some of Art Spear Entertainment's videos on some kind of arena, some kind of death battle arena of heroes and villains from different movies.
Okay.
Yeah, and also
Captain Infinity says, "I literally just woke up, so you boys enjoy the silence for the moment. We will."
Yeah, we will.
As he was saying, Moses.
Mm-hmm. And when watching Art Spear Entertainment, I did watch some of the spoof trailer videos.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
And the spoof trailer in videos were really funny. They're just like how it should have had ended, and also honest trailers combined.
Yeah.
Hey, look who's here. The King Dolphin himself, Lord Arn Feliciano. Good to see you, Raymond. And
nice.
Howdy can't come on because heading for a dinner event. Oh, I see.
Okay. Well, have fun.
Have a nice dinner, Raymond.
Nice.
Have fun.
Yep. Good for you. Honestly, have fun. Yes.
Always good. Always great to have you, Raymond.
So speaking of which, tomorrow I'm gonna be heading to the swamp meet with my mother.
You're heading to the swamp, did you say?
The swamp meet.
Swamp meet. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, Yeah, I actually want to. Yeah, I actually want to. And when I'm actually at the swap meets, I would have. And when I'm at the swap meets, I would I I could wish that I would came across this one item I want to get. If it's up for sale.
Hmm.
And you
Raymond's.
know what that item is I'm talking about?
Hang on. Just good. Raymond's just saying good seeing you, Dalek. Just cause will be tomorrow as a result. Hope to see you tomorrow. Bunny Mom will be on tomorrow. Oh, great. Oh, can't wait for that. That'd be great, Raymond. I'll try and be there if I can. That's so yeah. Just quick push here. Anyone, my good friend Raymond Feliciano, go to his channel, King Dolphin TV. He will be doing his next live stream will be tomorrow. Which is Just Cause. That'll it's go and watch. I recommend you go and watch those. They're always fun. And I might appear on. I might be on those on part of the madness there tomorrow. So please go check that out.
All right, so the item that I want to get. So the item I want to get at the swap meet is actually this that I posted on Discord.
Oh, you want me to? Do you want me to pull it up and show it, Moises?
Well, yes.
Okay. All right. Oh, cool.
Yep, the original Xbox console.
Hang on a sec. Let me just let's see. Let's like share screen. Here we go. There it is. So yeah, you're gonna get this and the original Xbox.
Yeah. Well, yes, if it's actually still there.
Well, let's just hope, shall we?
Yeah.
You know, yeah, you're doing this for your phone. Talk to us through your phone, right? Like always.
Oh, yes.
Well, if you're on a proper computer, you could have shared that yourself.
Yeah, but I actually have a phone. Oh,
Yeah.
I actually still use a phone.
Yeah, that's one. I mean, that's one of. I know. I mean, that's one of the That's one of the downsides of StreamYard.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Carol has taken the. Carol's taken the trouble to. There's the link to King Dolphin TV. Everybody, please follow that. Please go subscribe to King Dolphin TV. I guarantee a good time for all. Right. So okay. So Rod, you still there?
Yep. Yeah. Sorry.
Right. It's okay, man. It just seemed like everything had gone. Moises has muted himself, and everyone.
Yeah.
You were dead quiet.
Oh, for a while. Yeah. Sorry.
I'm back.
Yeah.
It's not a this says Carol has done her modelly duty. She has. Yeah. Thanks, Carol.
Yeah.
Also, Dow, I have actually put up a link to Art Spears YouTube channel on your Discord link. I mean, on your Discord.
Oh, thanks, Moises.
Yeah.
I'll take a look at that later. Right. Well, I'm not okay. So this stream's been going for an hour and 15 minutes. I'm not quite sure how much longer I'm going to keep it going for because it is
Yeah, sure. All right.
it is coming up to 8 p.m. here. So which should mean I'll be having, well, as the title of this stream says, this is a pre tea time. So
Yeah.
So I'm guessing tea time's gonna be active. Is gonna be active in a few minutes.
I'll keep this going a bit longer, and maybe I'll and then I'll see how things
Yeah.
see how things stand here at the moment, because it's my dad doing the cooking tonight, because my mom is going to I think she's going to going to a concert, or going to one of her choir things. So
Right.
so she won't be doing the cooking. So
Yeah.
So you'll be doing the cooking?
Yeah.
no,
Honestly,
oh, I won't. My dad will.
right.
Oh, okay. Well, I was
Honestly,
wondering that.
Go ahead. Sorry.
You know it. You know, Dal. I was actually wondering that I was actually wondering that one of your characters would be doing the cooking for you.
well,
Uh,
well, I suppose one of my two lovely wives could do it.
Yep.
Yeah, Fluttershy could do it.
Yeah. I actually hear Sunset is a great cook.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
I'd say she is. Yeah. Well, so anyway, okay. We've reached a bit of an awkward moment here. What were we talking about, or what else do you want to talk about? I mean, I know, anyone in the chat anyone got any questions for me, or any of us?
Any questions?
Yep. I just want to say it's like, well, honestly, awesome to talk to somebody, well, on the other side of the planet, that, like, and like me and my friend, I introduced a friend of mine to Clarkson's farm. I'm like,
oh yeah, Clarkson's farm.
and honestly, like I've seen the what do you call it, not just YouTube, but like people that they loved it. Like I have to agree. That like it's awesome. Like personally, like I grew up as like as a son of a Swedish farmer, and like I've seen like like all the kind of stuff that like dad did. Like dad, he hated. I'll say this right out loud. Like dad, he hated the milking. The milking cows. But on the other side of the coin, like he pointed out to like the machinery yard. He said, "Think," but all the he said the monthly check that he got for like selling milk. He said that gives me I can play with all my yard tools. Like the machinery yard. Like being able to plant. And like grow and like all the harvesting and everything. Like, and like I see that now.
Right, yeah, because he
Yeah.
goes. Because
Again.
because you know what? It's the thing. Despite it being him, despite it
Yeah.
being Jeremy Clarkson, I've never actually watched Clarkson's Farm.
Really? Oh, check it
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
Wow.
I know it's, and I'd watch almost anything Clarkson did. Just because it was him. But yeah, I've only seen a little bit of like little clips of Clarkson. I've never actually properly watched it.
He's a fantastic narrator. I have to give it to him.
And I think there's a second season of it coming, Clarkson's Farm.
Yes. I'm looking forward to that, actually. Yes.
Hey, look who's here. The Time Prophet. How you doing? Hail to the Time Prophet.
Hail, Time Prophet. Yes.
The Time Prophet.
So, right. So yeah. You're right. I should have checked out. Clarkson's Farm a while ago.
I'm honestly surprised. I did not believe it would, but no, it's great. Honestly, too, like there's some things that he did, like Wilding, which is like episode 4. He did a Wilding project, and like good for him. Like I can see a lot of farmers would not do that, but like he did. Like it's all I gotta say. See it, like you'll get it. Like wow, like that's
right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Huh. Guess.
I mean, obviously,
guess it's 11:59 in my time.
Right. It's 12:59. Well, where I am.
Captain Fiddy says, "I like Captain's Farm. It's mainly citrus and roses." He means,
yeah.
Right. Well, yeah. I don't know why I never watched it. I mean, it's Jeremy Clarkson, for crying out loud. Why have I not watched it?
Yeah, no, it's a great series, man. Check it out. Holy crap, man! You're English. Do it, man. Wow.
I know. It's him, and I live in England, and I've never watched it.
It's now lunchtime.
Well, since you're on that side, you ever watched Top Gear, Rod?
Are you kidding? Shit, man.
Of course,
my brother keeps pushing me to watch. Like we watched the the Patagonia special where he goes in, he gets bad, like he gets pushed out. Man, I love that. That is goddamn fucking awesome. Oh,
is that the wait? That's the one where they went to South America, isn't it?
yes. And
right.
Yeah, right. And then they get banned or whatever. Like
they get
pushed out.
They get forced out of the country. Yeah.
Yes. Ah.
And there was this whole big media hoopla about that, and whether the special would actually get aired or not because of that.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, no. I mean, it's a great series, look, but like, honestly, when they show like when he gets to like first further furthest city and like to the Falkland Islands, like that is where he puts his foot in his mouth, because the Falkland Islands, like honestly, between you, me, and the gatepost, I kind of agree with the Argentinians, which is like, what? It's their goddamn
Man,
land.
man, even
What?
during the daytime, my house feels cold.
Yeah,
Is
yeah,
it what? Is it that cold where you are, Moses?
Oh, it feels cold inside my
right.
house.
That's kind of ironic, considering it's California, where it's supposed to be like baking hot 24/7.
Yep.
Please, okay, Rod. Okay, warning, Rod, Time Prophet. Please don't make this a thing.
Yeah. Sorry.
Because I mean, you just said your thoughts about the Falkland Islands, and now Time Prophet's made
Sorry,
his
not trying to
thought.
make it.
I will not have something like that on my channel. Go somewhere else for that.
Yeah. No. Right. Not trying to make this political. No. Not at all.
All right. Okay. But I mean, overall, that special was pretty good. I mean, even if they don't really do that much in that one, except for
I couldn't believe that they pushed Hammond off the thing, like at his quote unquote house, and like smashed into like a turn, like. I mean, but like that's what makes the show that the show. It's fucking fantastic on that score.
Maybe I should. Maybe I should go back and rewatch that one to properly refamiliarize myself with it, because it's been a while.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I watched that particular Togia special.
Well, Clarkson got pissed off at Hammond because he had a really good house, and like pushed it off the top of a ski hill, and like
Wait, you're talking about the latest Grand Tour thing.
That's right. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. Sorry, I was getting mixed. I was getting things mixed up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Except, yeah. When he pushed. Oh, yeah, that's right. When he pushed Hammond's
Yeah.
thing down the ski slope.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Sorry, Rod. I was getting mixed up. I thought you were still talking about.
Yeah.
I thought you were still talking about the South America thing. I didn't realize you'd gone back to the Grand Tour special. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh my god. But yeah, that was that was an insane moment when Clarkson did that. He just shoved him down right, just shoved him down the ski slope. Oh, okay. You do know that Top Gear specials are all scripted. Can I ask you something, Time Prophet? Do I have to just ask you something? Do you have to be so bloody cynical about everything? It's really boring. As much as I like you, Time Prophet, you get on my nerves sometimes.
You might as well unfriend you. So it's actually lunch, and yet I actually doubt that my father would still be there. Anyways. So, anyone else had something to say?
Well, no, honestly, at the moment, no. Yes.
Dal,
Yes.
you kind of seem quiet a bit. What's wrong?
I don't know. The mood's kind of left me for this. Besides, I was gonna probably wrap this up soon anyway.
All right.
I've got some. Oh, it's got someone new in the chat. Dave travels in time. Hey, how you? Well, hello. How you doing? I grilled cheese with a layer of romantic tears, says Captain Finity. I happen to like Time Prophet's acerbic wit. I'm jealous of me for having him here. Well, thanks, Captain, I guess. When I first heard about Top Gear, I thought it was a show about Canadian Spider-Man. Dave's got a question for all of us. Do we feel Dalton is underrated as Bond?
I had no comment on that.
Obviously means Timothy Dalton. Honestly, Dave, I don't know if I could. I'm not sure how to answer that.
I don't know either.
really not. I don't know if I mean, of all the James Bond films I've seen, I don't know. I don't know if I've seen one of his. Not really.
It's lunchtime. He's right there. Come on, let's go.
I mean, I know this much. He's far. He's
Oh,
far
but
from the.
wait, Dal. I have to go now. My sister's going to get the lunch.
Oh, you have
I
to
need
go,
to-
Moises.
Yeah. Well, I know you're wrapping this up soon, so I'll be going now. So later.
Well, it is getting. Well, it is gone. The stream's been going for an hour and a half, and it is starting to get a little late here. So I think pretty soon I will be wrapping this up. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, see you later. Well, see you later,
I'll
Dal.
speak to you later on Discord, Moises. See you later.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye. Okay, well it's just you. Rod, it's just you, me, and the chat now.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, damn. Fine, leave. Bye. Don't be like that, Carol.
Huh.
And I didn't notice you'd popped in. Hello to Pop Culture Curator. Good to see you.
Well, I shared the stream. So yeah.
Well, you shared it, and I think that's why I'm suddenly getting a new crowd of people coming in.
Really? Wow.
Oh, well, look who when I started for most of this, I've had almost nobody. And
Oh, wow.
think, and then I think, wasn't there a message from? I missed this. Yeah, we're heading out now. Have fun. Oh yeah, Raymond's gone. Yeah, Dave. I'm fine. I was just once I get into a bad mood, it tends to linger for a while, and
yeah,
and that's. Carol's Biscuits is not nobody. How dare you, lol. Yeah, right. I would come on, but I can't read the chat through my tears. Oh dear. How long shall I? Now, how long shall I keep this going for?
Oh.
I mean, if I can. I mean, at this point, ideally, I'd like to keep it going for like another 20 minutes and get it up to 2 hours and then end it.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
And I would come on, but I have a mic that works. Lol. Will you please, people, please stop. Enough with the bad microphone jokes. They're getting old.
Well, honestly, you're in the British thing. What is your thing on Doctor Who or Harry Potter? Like honestly crap. I didn't like Harry Potter at the first thing, but like when I was able to.
Are we talking about? Wait. Hang on. Are we talking about the films or the books with Harry Potter?
The films actually.
Oh yeah.
When I was able.
Well, let me say this right now. I've been a huge Harry Potter fan for a long time,
Oh
and
wow. Okay. Yeah.
I absolutely love the Harry Potter books. I love them, and for me personally, I really liked the first Harry Potter film.
Yeah.
I thought it adapted the book. I thought it adapted the book very well,
Right.
and but and the second film, the second one, Chamber of Secrets, I thought that covered the second one the second book pretty well as well, and
Right.
but Ask and Prisoner of Azkaban was where things
Right. Right.
started to get a bit different,
Right. Right. I get it. Like,
but it wasn't too bad. And then it just went right off the rails after Goblet of Fire.
right. Yeah.
Yeah, because seriously, the differences between Goblet of Fire and the book, the film and the book, there was so
Right.
egregious. I just couldn't believe it. Because
Right.
I mean, like for example, Barty Crouch Jr. Being there with Voldemort and Wormtail
Yeah.
at the Riddle House at the beginning of the film, when in the book, in that scene, but Barty Crouch Jr. wasn't even there. It was just Wormtail
Yeah.
and Voldemort.
Right.
And can you get?
But well, from a person who has the like outs, outside perspective, I didn't mind it. Like I bought like the Harry Potter like uh collection. And, like I did not mind it at all. I liked it. Like from each movie, like there was some decent character perspective and um perspective. Um, but each character grew from what it was, and like I liked it. From the series, and like that's why you probably heard the rumors. I do admit, like I don't mind the idea of like Harry Potter having a son and like moving on from there.
Well, he has at least. I think he has at least. He has at least three children by the end of
Right,
the last book. Yeah, three.
right,
Yeah, he has three kids. Two of them are his own. One's adopted, I think, because one was like the baby of Remus Lupin and Tonks before they were both killed.
right. Exactly.
Yeah, because remember, I think like I think one of the last line. I think the last line of the film. I'm not sure, but I think like the last line of the last film is like older Harry talking to little one of his kids, like it's his first year at Hogwarts, and he's like saying like he's asking like what if I was like what like basically saying like it doesn't matter if you don't worry about being put into Slytherin, it doesn't matter.
Yes, exactly.
It's like one of the greatest men says, and he says like one of the greatest men he's ever met was in Slytherin,
Yeah, yeah,
which is obviously he's referring to Snape there.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
It was such a man. That was
Huh.
I'm glad. At least that was. That's something I'm glad that. What was his name? The guy who played Snape. I'm glad he was able to actually be in
Hans Gruber. Yeah.
all the films. But Hans Gruber.
Yeah.
What?
No.
No, no, that wasn't it.
No. I got it. Had to say his name though. Like, fuck.
The guy
What
who
is?
played. Well, I was just saying, Alan Rickman.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alan
that was it.
Rickman. Yes. Exactly.
Thank you, Carol. Alan Rickman.
Yes. Exactly. Ah.
Yeah. I'm glad. I was glad that he was able to actually be in all the films before he died. Before he died. But yeah, but like I was saying, that I think, in my opinion, the live action films steadily they got worse after as it went along after Prisoner of Azkaban, because in my opinion, easily the worst offender for that was Goblet of Fire, because there's so much that was so integral to the plot in the books that was completely left out of the films. Like for example, Dobby wasn't in Goblet of Fire, and there was one character from the books that wasn't in any of the films. That was Ludo Bagman. He was an integral character for a lot of the stuff that happens later on, and he wasn't in it at all. He was completely left out. And I mean, it should have been Bagman who was doing the announcing at the Quidditch World Cup, not Cornelius Fudge. And what was this? Oh yeah, he he's pretty much responsible for oh yeah, that's what I was saying. And that's another thing. The Quidditch World Cup in Goblet of Fire. We got a very spectacular inside shot of the stadium, but that's all. But that's all we got because they skipped the whole match. So that's like one of the biggest things I was looking forward to, seeing the Quidditch World Cup, and we got none of it, except for a big CGI special effect shot of the stadium before it cut, and then it just cuts to the next scene immediately after the match. I was like, what the hell? Dumbledore is not. Yeah, he's not. Yeah, you're right. I agree with you on that one, Time Prophet, because it was never made clear or hinted at once in the books or in any of the movies that he was gay in any way. And he's only said to be gay by J.K. Rowling, and that was in an interview from like 2011, from 2009 or 2010 or something like that. What was it? Have you got a poster of Neville Long? Nigel? Don't you mean Neville Longbottom? The alien woke me up. The alien woke me up the other morning by playing the guitar and singing to me. It was cute. What alien? What's been going on in the chat here? Alan Rickman did a crap Marvin. He did with. If you mean do you mean Marvin the Martian from Looney Tunes? You have made me very angry. I feel like I'm on my own all of a sudden. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Oh. Right. Okay, my mistake. I mean, that's the only. I mean, Marvin the Martian is the only character of. The only character I know of is called Marvin. Right. Well, it's. What, Marvin the Paranoid Android. Nice. Well, I see. Well, thanks for clearing that up, Time Prophet. Right. Well, I think I'm just gonna keep this going another. Well, 1 hour 52 here, so I think I'm just gonna keep this going another 8 minutes, and then I'm gonna wrap this up. You need to watch Hitchhiker's Guide, not the movie, the TV series. Well, if I can find it, maybe. We've got another guest just popped in. Hello, Captain Infinity.
Dalek, how are you?
Not too bad. I mean, I think I've got a bit of. God, I could really do with a drink right now.
A drink? Double scotch?
Yeah.
Tequila? Margarita. I like a nice margarita. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, when she's gone, when she's gone. I know. Isn't it?
Well, Trek. Carol's saying, well, Trex is supposed to stream in about 30. Maybe Vic will be there and I can break his heart. Will that cheer you up, Captain?
Maybe. Hang on, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Not really. Sure, give it a go. Trex who?
Well, Captain, you popped in just in time because I'm thinking of
ending the stream.
I'm thinking of wrapping. Yeah, I'm going to end the stream, and I'm going to end the stream at 2 hours.
Are you? Well, we've got 5 minutes of tedium to plough through, and then everything's fine.
That's why I'm.
Any news about the new Doctor Who?
Says Tap Buffett says, "Well, I'm off to get my tea now. Bye."
Oh, I only came up to spar with the Time Prophet. Well, there goes my sport.
Yeah, night all. But It's funny you should say that, Time Prophet, because I'm wrapping this. I'm ending the stream. I'm gonna end the stream for the same reason.
To get his tea.
He's going to get his tea. I'm gonna wrap. Once I end the stream, I'm gonna go and have mine.
Oh, nice.
Right.
So, Dalek, have you ever held the hand of someone you love?
I probably
Interlink.
probably did probably did once a long time ago.
Do you think if someone says "I love you," do you think you could resist the urge to say "I know"? Pretty difficult, yo.
I don't. I mean, I've had. I remember. I don't want to go into detail about it, but there was one time a long time ago that someone did say they loved me, but then I found out they didn't really mean it. I was pretty upset by that.
They just wanted some lunch money.
Which is a real shame because she was a very sweet girl.
Very sexy girl, super freak.
And we've got another newcomer in the chat. Hello to Tony Stark.
Tony, there you are. Tony, all right, Tony.
Yeah, how you doing, Tony? Well, again, you got in just in time. I'll be wrapping the stream up in about 4 minutes.
How's the voice, Tony? How are the vocal cords? Are they power cords now?
So what's been going on with you, Captain? Besides, the end of the world.
Yeah, the end of the world. Colouring in, and I've been living my book. Basically, I've been living the book of my life, Dalek. Has some very exciting adventures.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, for a short time. Now it's all over again. Now I've got to write about the adventures. Not really as much fun as having the adventures. It's going to be a tragic story, I tell you. You're going to be shedding a tear. Come for the French maid, stay for the deep emotional impact. No, it's fine.
Well, I've not been. I mean, I've not really been doing that much recently, but I've been sleeping through the day most days.
Really? Why? Because have you been making sweet love like a wild animal during the night?
Well, maybe.
What? Have you got news to tell us? Did that inflatable doll finally arrive in the post? Well done to the UK Postal Service.
Wouldn't you like to know?
I would. Been trying to get that two-way mirror and the camera working in your bedroom for fucking months. 3 words, Thomas the Tank Engine. Who's going to be the fat controller?
Beep, beep, I'm ready.
Next week, Chorton the Wheelies. Oh, I love having a giggle with you, Dalek. It really brightens up my day.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, it's good having you here.
Good to have a little bit of a smile. What's happened to Rod? Where's Mr. Thunderheart? Has he passed out?
Where are you, Rod? Are you still there?
You okay, Rod?
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 Where's he gone?
Maybe he's just chilling.
He's not muted, so I know he's.
A communication disruption can only
Wait.
mean one thing: invasion or too much tequila.
Wait a minute.
Of course, there's no such thing as too much
I think,
tequila.
I think he's fallen. I think he might have fallen asleep.
Well, that's not an indication of the quality of the show, I do assure you.
There's a fun. I can hear him. I think I can hear him breathing. I think he's fallen asleep.
I hope so. It'd be a bit of a worry if we couldn't. Don't forget to breathe.
Spidey says tequila.
Tequila.
I'll have 3.
Yeah, bottles.
Yoo-hoo, rods.
Oh, maybe just dreaming of Jeremy Clarkson.
That would be a fun dream.
Maybe Jeremy Clarkson should be the next Doctor Who. That would kind of work. He'd soup up the TARDIS, give it go faster stripe. Well, we took the TARDIS and we reprogrammed it into the shape of this fine Ford Cortina from 1978. Now let's go.
Oh, that would be fun.
The Ford TARDIS Cortina. It's so quick it actually arrives before it leaves, not off.
Yeah.
He'd get a steering wheel put into the TARDIS main controller, wouldn't he?
Yeah, he would. He definitely would. And I think I know there's one version of the TARDIS that actually already has an accelerator pedal. So there you go.
A TARDIS with an accelerator pedal. It's a freaking time machine.
I know.
Can arrive whenever it wants. An accelerator. Travel backwards in time faster, you fucking TARDIS.
Well, he did. Well, Christopher Eccleston once made the TARDIS travel to time faster by using a bicycle pump.
Oh, for fuck's sake! I want to see the Time Lord Olympics, and there we have the 1,500-yard dash in 0.00 seconds. Well done, Doctor.
Well, if you think I'm making it up, no, it's not. I'm not. It's true.
It's a race against time. Time's the one thing we have. Oh dear. We can write. I tell you what. I'm. How long until the new Doctor Who debuts? Because we can't, form an opinion until we've seen it. So it might be the best Doctor Who ever.
I think I'm not really trying to keep up with this too much, but I think you asked me about news about that. I think Reese just the other day. I think they announced a new companion or something for that, and that's when it. And as for when it starts, it'll start. It's going to start sometime next year.
Okay. Well,
I think what they're going to do is that they're going to do a couple of specials with David Tennant, and then next November they're going to do this whole thing with they're going to do this whole thing with the new guy, bring in the new guy, and then they're going to get into the really new stuff.
And then we'll see. Then we'll see.
I mean, what do you think of that? Them bringing David Tennant back?
But that means there's 2 Doctors. I don't know. I try not to comment until it's happened. Really, there's always rumours and nonsense. I mean, sure, yeah. I quite liked him. I don't know, really. I mean, bring Tom Baker back. Fuck it.
If they could bring him, well, I mean, they did bring him back once, but not necessarily as the main Doctor, but as a potential future Doctor.
Yeah, Tom Baker's still missing from the 5 Doctors. A conspicuous absence.
Yeah,
a wound that will never heal.
It would have been wonderful. It would have been wonderful. If Tom could have been in the 5 Doctors, but he apparently didn't want to do it at the time.
Yeah, Doctor, to the eternal regret of his fans and probably himself, they should call it The Four Doctors and some unused footage from Sharda, which was eventually reused to put in Sharda anyway. But
Well, that's exactly what they did. He was only in it because they reused some shots from Sharda.
But at the time, of course, as Whovians know, Sharda hadn't been released. But since then, it's been released on Blu-ray with missing footage added in with via cartoons. So now there's one bit of footage in two Doctors, the five Doctors, the aforementioned Sharda. It's a rum old mess.
Yeah. They did eventually release a somewhat completed version of Sharda with some animation and some narration from Tom Baker himself to fill in the gaps.
There you go. Well worth it. I mean, it's a Douglas Adams episode, isn't it? Doctor Who plus Douglas Adams equals science fiction gold.
You know, I don't know if you know this, Captain, but all throughout October they had this Doctor Who exhibition at the World Museum in Liverpool, and I went to see it, and
I did know only because you went to it. Yes, because I saw some of the pictures on one of your shows.
Yeah,
well done, Dalek.
I went to that, and one of the things they actually had there was some of the things they actually had there were some of the models they used in Sharda.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
That is proper Doctor Who history.
It is, absolutely. And also there's also the big, I don't know if you know about this, but there's also the Big Finish version of Sharda.
No, I didn't know. Are they the ones that do the radio plays, correct? Or
Big Finish do the Doctor Who audio adventures, yeah. And which is full on audio dramas, and
I do like a Big Finish.
Back in back in the I think it was like 2003 or something like that. They actually did their own version of Sharda, but with Paul McGann instead of Tom Baker.
Ah, so like a soft reboot kind of.
They kind of soft rebooted the story it's the exact same story as what Tom Baker would have been, except it's Paul McGann as the Doctor.
You know what I'm going to say?
Instead of Tom Baker.
Transmedia canonical verisimilitude. If they're repeating the same story with the same Doctor in two reincarnations, that kills any idea of canonical verisimilitude applying transmedia to the Big Finish. It's like the timeless child. They retcon themselves out of canon. Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, and unfortunately, Captain, I really have to.
Bye, everyone.
My tea's. My dad just came in and told me tea's ready, so I have to wrap up the stream right now.
That's all right. I'll steal your audience. Hey, everyone, I'm doing a show. It's gonna be like this, but even better because I'm going to be doing most of the talking. Come over to the Captain now for non-stop sexy entertainment with me, the Captain.
Yes, well. Yeah, head over to the Cap. You do a show, and everybody in here, head over to his channel and listen to this good man ramble for another.
Yeah, I'm going to ramble about bollocks for a solid hour. You won't know whether up is down, day is night, dogs are cats. Your head will be spinning so fast you'll be eating tomorrow's breakfast yesterday.
So anyway, let me just do my little thing here. Thank you to everyone who's in the chat who showed up.
Bollocks.
Rod Thunder, Carol,
Thunderheart being awake most of the show.
Lemon Pie, Canadian Spider-Man, Lord Raymond Feliciano, who was here earlier, and you, Captain, Time Prophet.
And more, don't forget Moises. Moises is good value.
And of course everyone on this time. Who else? I think Pop Culture Curator was here.
Yeah, Carol.
Dave Carol was Time. Tony Stark, I think that's everyone, and everyone's on the panel. You, Captain, Rod Thunderheart, and of course Moises, my good friend Moises.
Noises with Moises.
Yeah, well, I
think his mic was really good today, actually.
Yeah. For most of the stream, his mic was pretty good. It was only like not long before he left, and it started. it started actually breaking up.
Breaking up.
Well, anyway, I really do need to wrap things up here. So
Yeah, I think you
anyway,
said enough.
right. So again, thanks to everyone in the chat. Thanks for on the panel. But for now, from the surface of Skara, this is Dalek 451 signing off. I will see you all next time. Good night, everybody.
Come to me, my children.